Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a very fun project to share with you, and it's another idea for an ephemera holder. So we've already made some hardbound, hardcover ephemera holders that are big. They can be used to store all our bits and pieces. They are great to put on your shelf. But what about if you want something smaller, something that maybe you can send as a gift in Happy Mail? So I came up with this very quick and easy and pretty, I think, idea for a soft cover ephemera holder. So this is what it looks like. It has some beads here on the spine. It has this nice closure with the charm. It unwraps like that. And when you open it, you have your pockets, so big pockets, smaller pockets, beautiful papers, everything sewn around. So yeah, I really hope you will enjoy this quick process video, and I hope you will give this ephemera holder a try. It's so fun and you can do so many things with it. Thank you for watching, and I will switch you to the voiceover now. Okay guys, let's start. Let's create our ephemera holders. So to start with, I just printed a few digital kit papers on, I think it was 180 GSM matte photo paper. So it was quite thick, and this is a beautiful kit by Calico Collage. I will link it below for you if you want to check it out, but you can use any paper, any digital kit, any scrapbooking paper. I just wanted mine to be a little bit thicker. That's why I chose 180 or 90 GSM paper. And so I have 3 pages. One of them is going to be my cover, and then I will have sort of 2 pages inside, and you can choose whatever number of pages you like. So I started just by folding them together, and now I'm going over them with my trimmer to make sure they all sort of are the same size, because I like the look, when the pages are all aligned. So the next step for me is I decided which page I wanted to be my cover. And then I decided I wanted to add some more decoration on the cover, but also to reinforce my spine area a little bit, because this is just paper, and we are going to be sewing through it, so I wanted it to be a bit more substantial, than just cardstock. So first I'm of course going over all of the pages with my vintage photo, but then I decided to use a piece of lace trim, and this is a gorgeous lace that I got in Happy Mail from Neri, which is so amazing. And I'm just taking a piece of it and gluing it directly on my spine. I'm using wet glue and just smooshing it with my finger so that it does not seep through the thin fabric. And yes, and it's going to, first of all, look very pretty. I think it adds such a beautiful light, feminine touch to the front cover, but it also is going to reinforce it because it's obviously fabric, so it's going to be more durable than just paper. So now I want to do some pockets on the inside cover, and later we will do some more decorating of the cover on the outside, but first the pockets. So I'm going to be using vellum for all of my pockets, which is what I basically use in my ephemera holders. And I've had some questions from some of you guys if I thought vellum was strong enough, to hold your ephemera, and I honestly think It is. It's obviously paper, so you have to be a little bit careful. But you guys know I have my own ephemera holder that we made together in a video, and all the pockets are vellum and they are all stuffed with things and nothing ripped. I had no problem with it. So, and I like the look of vellum. I like the semi-transparent look it gives. So here I just cut a pocket. I punched the border, the top border with my one of my favorite border punches. It gives this like a delicate doily look, and it was so cheap. So I really like it when I buy something and I actually get so much use from it, and especially that it was not that expensive. You know, it was definitely one of the cheaper border punches. And for the back cover, I'm doing the same thing, just cutting a piece of vellum and punching the edge of it. But I chose to do like more like a long pocket, so sort of like a tack spot, maybe a little bit more. And now you guys know the drill if you've seen my previous ephemera holder videos, but here I just measured the width of my page, and I'm going to be cutting my pockets. They have about 4 centimeters, so maybe a little over inch and a half when it comes to how tall they are going to be, and the width is just maybe a quarter of an inch or a half an inch narrower than the width of my pocket. And I have some smaller pockets, and then I have two of these bigger pockets that I decided to use for the middle of my ephemera holder. So this is like the middle of the signature, and for these two I'm punching the edge again, and for the regular pockets on the other pages I'm not going to be punching them, but I did go over all of them with my vintage photo just to make them pop a little bit on this paper, which is so stunning. I am such a fan of calico collage. I don't use their beautiful papers enough, so that's why I decided to make this little project solely, with their beautiful papers. Okay, so you could see me just going through everything with my vintage photo, and now I'm gluing my pockets. And again, I have a detailed instruction on how to do it in my original video, and this is much slower. But I'm just gluing the pockets with my wet glue, adding a little bit more glue because a little bit glue just to hold them in place, because I'm going to be sewing around them. And the first page is quite easy. You just glue your 2 pockets or 3 pockets, how many pockets you really want on a page. But then I am aligning the pockets on the reverse side of this page with with the pockets on the front. So I want them basically in the same place, in the same spot on the page, so that when I'm going to be sewing through the page, I'm going to be sewing through both of them, in the same time. So if you are not planning to sew, then you definitely don't have to be as precise. You can just use glue, and it will hold your pockets quite well. I am using a sewing machine just because I like the look of it, and I like the texture the stitches, the stitching give. So yeah, not sure if you can see it very well because I used a very light blue thread, but everything has been sewn. My pockets are sewn, and luckily I aligned them quite well, so they are all sewn quite well. So now for the front cover, and oh, okay. We are going to be stitching it first. I filmed this video just before I moved, so and I'm recording this video now when I'm already in my new apartment, so I don't remember what I did in what order. But I'm going to be using a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and again I have a slower, more detailed tutorial on binding your signatures with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, which I will link in the cards for you and also below in the description box. But what I'm doing differently than usual here is I'm starting from the outside. So usually we would start on the inside, but I want my tails to be on the outside so I can beat them a little bit. So I'm going through the middle hole, then up through the top hole, then all the way down through the bottom hole and back through the middle hole, and I am going to make sure my signature is tight. I'm going to double knot the details on the inside, and yeah, I'm going to leave them long so we can add some decoration to them. And this is such a nice, you guys know I like adding charms to my hardcover journals. I think it adds just a little something, you know, especially when you have them on your shelf or when you use them and you have this nice sound the beads and charms make. I really like it. And on these soft cover journals, there's obviously no spine to attach such a huge charm to. So I like to do this. I like to leave my tails, like the loose threads, on the outside, and then just add some beads and maybe charms to them. So now I'm thinking about the front cover. I wanted to decorate it a little bit, but again, I love this paper so much, so I did not want to cover too much of it, and I also don't think, you know, too much is needed to this page. So I'm going to use this beautiful washi like label sticker that I got on AliExpress, and it's kind of transparent, and it's very delicate, so it does not like take from the image, and it just gives a little spot for, you know, for the owner of this ephemera holder to maybe write their name or write what they will be storing there. And now I'm looking for some charms to decorate my tails and also to make a closure. And this rose pendant that you saw, I got it from AliExpress also, and I just ordered some like a mixed pack of flower charms, and it came with it, and it's so beautiful. So I put it aside. I'm going to use it for my closure, but so far I'm just going through my boxes of beads, and I'm choosing some beads in, you know, in neutral colors, in pinks, some gold, because I think gold just matches everything so nicely. And yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun with beading my tails and playing with some colors and different types of beads and charms. And yeah, I think it just adds so much charm, you know, to the finished project. So I'm just making sure I'm staying within the same color scheme. And yeah. And by the way, guys, while I'm beading, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for your nice and kind and supportive and encouraging comments on my latest video. It means so much to me. I felt like I was very anxious about that video, but again, you guys made me feel so much better, and so much like I was very uplifted reading through your comments. So thank you so much. I'm so happy you like the project, and I'm so happy, you know, you some of you said that you didn't even see I was going through a creative block, which I was. Let me tell you, I was struggling with that project, but that's so kind that you guys, you know, even though I was struggling a bit, you still enjoyed the video. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the encouraging, uplifting comments. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, but we have the most amazing, the most supportive community here, and I feel lucky to be part of it. So while I was on a little bit of a tangent here, I just beaded my tails, and now I'm going to be thinking about my closure. So you can. I'm going to punch a hole and add an eyelet, and you can do it on the front cover or on the back cover. I chose front cover this time, but it works on the back cover as well. I guess it just depends on your pockets on the inside, whether you want to punch through them, or or maybe you want to add some more decoration on the front cover. Like here, I'm using this flower eyelet and I just think it looks nice. So I'm using again some organza ribbon. You guys know I've been a little bit obsessed with organza ribbons lately, and this one is or I don't know if this is organza actually, but it's a beautiful gold metallic ribbon that I got in my organza ribbon bundle pack. So I really love it, and I'm using this pendant charm, and I'm just going to attach it on the ends of my ribbons, like you can see here. And it's going to be not only for decorative purposes, but when I wrap around my closure, because this closure is just a simple wrap around, it's going to be, sorry for the like, yeah, it's going to be weighing down a little bit, so it will be easier to close it. And here I just decided I wanted to thread my ribbon through the eyelet from the inside of my cover. It just made more sense with the way I wanted to wrap it around. And yeah, and I decided it would look nicer. You can see me just fiddling a little bit with this closure, but I decided it would look nicer when the charms were sort of above it, you know. So yeah, that's the end. That's the whole project. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I love making ephemera holders, and I love coming up with new ideas for them. And so I really hope you give it a try. It's such a fun project, and I think it's perfect to for a gift, for a happy mail. So anyway, I hope you are okay. I hope you are all well, and thank you for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.